What's up, every blockies? Welcome to Blocky Cobblestone. I am Clay. This is the first English dubbing video in our channel. I'm so excited to introducing new series of building in different biome. Episode 1, Taiga, Viking Coast. It's been a month since last video uploaded, cause this build took way more than I thought. It also got a lot of fun. I think I'll upload video every section of the city I've built, cut an episode in many parts, which will help us make the video quicker and also making English version. Hope you like it. So at the start, we respawn in Taiga village, which is the biome I used to build a lot. It's just right near the sea, so at this point reminds me of Viking immediately. I can imagine the coast plays a lot of gold that loot from other places, where fishes dry on the shelf under the sun, wheat blocks, pumpkin placed everywhere waiting to get on the ship. Actually, I don't know whether they dry fishes in Viking culture. I don't know. I really don't know. As regular cognition, horn helmet, Viking worship, beer-full face always to be seen as Viking feature. This just gives me some inspirations, especially the Viking worship. So I imagine to turn worship upside down and also add some detail with the upside down upstairs and put it on house. Ta-da! We got the clay style creative Viking roof. I also thanks for Rice Baby, who is a little fan, to help me out on the building stuff. I told him some tip of building. It's been a lot of fun. We had a great time. Really. During the process, I think I should get a photo from skies at the start. Allow me to design the whole city gonna be. I think the audience will more realize what I'm building. I tried my first time to build an angular house. It's a bit of chaos. I don't even know what I'm building up. I think I'll get used to it. It's like a Minecraft version of abstract painting or something. No matter what, it's fun too. The reason why to build this kind of angular architecture is add some more diversity for the city. Make it look more complicated and natural. There's only 4 directions in Minecraft after all. It's not easy to build an angular house. But it's still worth it. I mean, it looks wonderful along with the regular houses. I'll record a video to share the technique of angular house in the future. Yeah, a lot of friends ask me, "Hey Clay, how can you play Minecraft so long?" I don't even know what I'm gonna do in the game. I believe it's all about creativities and inspirations. Every details or changes in the game, I could get a bunch of fun, even in the same style build. Just keep looking out some new element which would come true in Minecraft. Try different things in the game is the most powerful stuff for me to keep running in the game. By the way, if you like my creation, don't forget to press the subscribe button and like or chat with me in the comment. Honestly, I get tired sometimes. If I build in the same kind of builds, I get tired. The way to solve this situation is switch different things to build. It's like building a garden after build house, build a seaport after the garden, build a landscape after the seaport, sort of things. On and on and on, and the whole world just built up insensibly. Switch the way of thinking will decrease the sense of tired, that's what I think. After the couple of angular house, I getting better on that. It's like building the shape I want at the start, then decide the slope on each side. Well, I'm not telling you have to calculate a real math slope. That's just too painful. I think it would be a new series video called Architectural Function. Yeah, I like it. Alright, next up we have the biggest build in the video, called the Chieftain Hall. Which is the House of Chief, just exactly what the name means. I didn't consult any document about Vikings, whether they got Chief or not. I just choose a name, and I think it's cool for every build. So I select a hill to build Chieftain Hall as the local symbolic building or political center. So I took about an hour to modify the hill and make it bigger. But I'm afraid the hill was not big enough to contain the Chieftain Hall. I remember there's some sea monster in the ancient mythics, and that just inspired me. I added a sea snake monster shape on the top of the roof as a statue decoration. Gave the Chieftain Hall an extraordinary quality and look special. On the other side, the face of the hall, I tried another element on the top of the roof, which is inspired by the horn helmet I mentioned about, and it looks pretty cool. I want to tell you guys a little fact about Viking. They didn't appear with horn helmet on their head. Surprise, right? The archaeologists saw two horn cup placed on the two sides right next to the helmet when they dug out the Viking graves in the 19th century. And the artist described them with horn helmet on the paintwork is also a misunderstanding. After so many years, everybody believes that Viking wore horn helmet. It's really a mistake across so many years. As known as the Vikings are always be described brave and bellicose, why don't we just build a barrack right up of the hill? Feels like there's military power protecting the city. Build walls, watchtowers, or house for commanders and soldiers to rest. At the end, I found out that space is just too small for practice dummies and archery target. I'll fix it out later. finally hit the coast and the lighthouse cannot be luck of, right? I use stairs to detail the walls as you can see on the screen. It's like the totem stuff on the wall. Well, I really love stairs block in Minecraft. You could do different details. You can try any combination, just make it looks perfect. And this is the lighthouse I post on Instagram. I'll post something at any time on it. Follow Minecraft post blocky 8088. You will never lose them. There's a little empty space allowed me to build a statue between coast and market. I wanted to build a deer statue and everything just gone after I add a horn on the head. Suddenly it became a bull. Oh my god, I tried to build twice, I cut the first one in the video. And it looks not really bad, so I keep it. What's funny is bull horn are more correspond to the horn helmet, right? I built 2 warships for the coast, which is the most important. Put fences as rope to hold the main mast. And detail with the sea snake ship build. I don't want to imitate a traditional Viking warship, so I didn't add a paddle. Then build a little watchtower instead. The idea is from the ancient Rome warship. They used to put this thing on their ship, which is a little creation of mine. And it looks pretty good, but it transformed to a Rome warship in the end. When we're doing a city project, it's not just doing the house. When we build all the structure like paths, market, garden sort of things, the city will look more alive. Do not afraid to put some religion element in it. The Britain Stonehenge just pop out of my head during the process. I chose a hill again to build out some stone pillar and collapse stone pillar as detail. Place a Minecraft nether portal in the end. So ta-da! Again, we got a Minecraft version Stonehenge. Remember the space issue of Barrack? I chopped down the wall and built practice dummies, targets on the empty space as training section right next to the Barrack. Except that, the dummies looks really cute. And the last thing we gonna do is follow my step, building hard, watching. hours and 28 working days, just need your like or subscribe. And the last thing we're gonna do is follow my step, building hard, watch the highlight of the whole video, enter the kind of exception.
You are watching Lizzie's Blocky Cobblestone. I am Clay. See you next time.